Well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I'm up here actually is because I've been walking around with this all day. Now, you may know me as one of the merry men, but the reason I came here actually was because I heard there was a fair. And I'm not just a farmer, but I'm also an inventor. You see, and some people have been wondering what exactly this thing is I've been carrying around with me today. So I figured, since it's my last opportunity, I figured I'd let you know. This here is my latest version of Windows. I call this Windows 1197. And what I like about it is this actually is very easy to install. You can get this pre-installed in your home, or you can upgrade to it. It acts as a natural barrier to protect you against the plague or other viruses. And what I especially like about it is it protects you against adverse weather, like let's say it's raining outside or maybe there's a big forest fire. It will actually work as a firewall. The best thing about this version of Windows, if you're interested in purchasing it, is if this version of Windows happens to crash, all you need to do is boot it and reinstall. Thank you. Now, for those of you who might be interested in purchasing these and have a cottage a little further north, like in Scotland or something, I do have to let you know, up in Scotland it does get a bit chilly. And sometimes your windows may freeze up. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You just need to get worried if your window starts to turn blue. But we have a screensaver for that that'll help to restore your vista. And just so you know, there's really only one thing that can damage these windows, and that's if someone throws something at it, like a vegetable or a fruit, like maybe an apple. But what I found is this far up north, most people can't afford apples anyway, so you don't really need to worry about it. I did find today while I was out shopping, it was much easier for me when I put my windows online, which gave me Windows Mobile. So if any of you are interested, please see me later.
Straight, please. Serious music, that's right, straighten up. Please welcome to the stage, the Madrigals! Now, while they did say that we have serious music, Madrigals is the music for all of you. We know this because the fa-la-las are all the things we're not allowed to sing about. So we're going to fa-la-la instead. Yes, yes, yes. Now is the month of May, when merry lads are playing. Fa-la-la-la-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la. Now is the month of May. Each with his bonny lass upon the greeny grass. Each with his bonny lass upon the greeny grass. Spring-clad all in gladness, doth laugh at winter's sadness. Spring-clad all in gladness, doth laugh at winter's sadness. And to the bagpipe sound, the nymphs tread out their ground. And to the bagpipe sound, the nymphs tread out their ground. Refusing, fa-la-la-la-la-la, fa-la-la-la-la-la. Why then, why sit remusing, you sweet light refusing, fa-la-la-la-la-la. Now, this next group, they are probably one of the hottest working shows in the Shire. Please welcome to the stage, Commedia!
Good evening, we are Mania. And we usually do shows at request, but we already had a request, and the show we'll be performing for you now in a 2 to 3 minute summary is the story of the adventure of Robin Hood, told by us, Commedia.
The only thing we refused to do during the course of this run.
And now, brought to you on the last day of the Connecticut Renaissance Fair Robin Hood Springtime Festival. Yes, actually, well, so, to narrate, yes, sir.
Do we need some help with this?
No, we will in just a moment.
Wait.
So, narrated by me, Ronaldo Finito. Thank you. Now, in our story of Robin Hood, first we have Robin Hood, Errol Flynn. You're far too masculine. Now, then, also, you go to the end. Go to the end. No, I do. Stay there, Errol Flynn. Then there was Kevin Costner. Say hello to the crowd in your wonderful British accent, Kevin.
Hi people, how you doing?
And then there was the very wonderful Russell Crowe.
This is nothing like Gladiator.
Excuse me, Mr. Crowe. There's a telephone call for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very well. And then there was also Rob Gergach. Come on, Bob. Get up here. And then there was me, apparently playing Carrie always, because I was the only blonde. But I'm too fat, but oh well. So, and I'm narrating, so screw it. So, anyways, and then there was me, Marien. And they decided, if there was 5 more that they should rob a bank or a casino. There wasn't. So anyways, they moved on. And they Marien had to figure out which was the greatest Robin Hood of all time.
George Clooney never played Robin Hood. What's that? George Clooney didn't play
He
Robin
could. So anyways, then Errol Flynn proved his most amazing talent as Robin Hood.
I am so dashing and amazing! How could you not love the original?
Thank you. And then Kevin Costner.
I'm so sexy and talented and I got paid so much money I didn't need to bother to do an accent.
Thank you, Kevin Costner. And Russell Crowe. And Rob Gergach.
Are you baby? Let me help you off.
And then suddenly, Errol Flynn choked on a sword. Kevin Costner died from his own horrible acting. That was too much acting. And then Russell Crowe
Beat himself to death.
in Australia. And Carrie always died. Marien came back. And then Rob Gergach, being the last Robin Hood, stood there, but suddenly Marien stabbed him in the chest. And he died. Because Marien was Kaiser Sose the whole time.
It is my job to bring a bit of class and distinction. For those of you who've been to our shows, all 5 of you, you know that we believe our job is twofold: to educate and entertain. So we thought we would entertain you tonight by bringing a bit of culture and class here. We've gone back in the obscurity of William Shakespeare's work when he was still writing under the pen name of Billy. You're a troublemaker, aren't you, lady? What's your name, lady? I don't care. Anyway, gentlemen, in all seriousness aside, and I do apologize because we're going to step out of the levity and the comedy, because I do believe it's that we return to our roots in the Renaissance and the medieval time. So this is one of William Shakespeare's lesser-known works. He was just beginning his work. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind's eyes to suffer not the little children to come unto me, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, or to take arms against, and in doing so to walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I shall fear no evil, for the lily of the valley like a rose, like a rose, like a rose, be I know their name, shall smell as sweet as the meek and parting ear. Or when in the course of human events, it is given by our Creator certain inalienable rights. Chief of these, that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. You but let your light so shine before man. A light through yon window breaks like two ships that pass in the night. And on night's plutonium shore shall we sleep. For early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise, and leads us not into temptation, but delivers us from trouble, toil, and trouble, fire burn, and cauldron bubble. For when darkness does cover the land until the 9th hour, then and only then shall Danish wood come to Dunsinane Hall. And friends shall gather in the deepening twilight to bid adieu to old acquaintance he forgot, that's never brought to mind. Remembering that is a time to laugh and a time to cry. A time to creep and a time to warn, mourn and cry. Cry for the lost ones, cry for the dead ones. For alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well. My cat fell in the well. For it is given to all men but once to die. And at the death, the judgment. And at the final judgment, so the crib of the Lord below, bugle blow, heralding in the final act of life, a tale told by that idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying a time to get out, damn spot. For quick, my friends, we have but a second, fill round the cup while we may. For time and truth beckon, and we must away upon a drifting tide, as it ever rushes through and fro, finally crashing in the rocks below the house that Jack built. As he sits in his house of cards, eating his curds and whey, and all the girls go out to play. Then, and only then, will I bid you a fond adieu. For now, the time is near, and they have raised that final curtain, and I hear in the distance a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bell in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say the bells, the clanging of the bells, the crashing of the bells, the bells. And the people, those that live up in the steeple, I say we shall meet again. But until we do meet again upon that far distant land, I urge you to remember all of the things that I have taught you. For lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the earth. Amen, and thank you very much.